Very good, David. Lots of clarity there. I will achieve it, or it will happen, which means I'm not it yet, and this is falsity, a big lie to my truth. That's very true. Every time you seek for it, you step away from it. Anyway, words cannot convey the truth. That's true. I'm tired of this search. This is leading nowhere. The seeker, the search, and the result are one. Congratulations, David. What a cosmic joke, hide and seek. True, David. This is the suffering. I would not call it suffering, but even the Buddha said that life is suffering. And maybe more is coming when my mother will leave me, alone in pain and darkness. This could be very intense. This is the fear I feel, I project sometimes. David, this can be your doorway. Allow all your emotions. See it as a gift. Nothing happens by accidents. Your mother will leave her body perfect on time. Existence knows perfect timing. And remember that your mother leaving you reminds you of you leaving your mother's womb. Nobody has been closer to you than your mother. You've spent 9 months in her womb. Fear of being alone, fear of pain, fear of darkness. That is what a baby feels in the birth process. Whatever fear or other emotion you feel around your mother's departure, remember it's just emotions. This will take you even deeper. You will become even more open and natural. The last gift your mother gives you is her death. You will again return to your absolute aloneness, all oneness. Last night I have attended to a funeral, the second in my life, to experience the silence and the movement of the dead, and the no movement of the dead. Yeah, David, I love funerals. I love death. In death everything becomes absolutely clean and transparent. The mind takes a holiday, and a deep silence penetrates the body for anyone who is open and available. From a higher perspective, birth is death and death is birth. We lose our true identity in the womb, so we actually die before we get born. When we die, when we leave our body, we return to where we came from. We return to the source. Everyone that dies becomes so-called enlightened. In one split second you leave the body, and you have a totally different perspective. Birth and death are opposites. Entering a body, leaving a body. Life has no opposite. Life is eternal. Silence is love. Ananta. Beloved David, you asked me to give some light. The truth is that your 2 last emails contains a lot of mind. You're clearly lost in your mind. You write, everything I look at is like dead almost. When you are at home, everything is fresh and new and alive. You can go for a walk, same as yesterday, same as every day, and still it feels like it is the first time. But you also wrote these words. There is nobody to reach the ultimate. It is untouchable, so pure and simple. It's right here, and I am that. I cannot not be it. This is very good. To be a nobody is the ultimate, but then you are connected with silence, with the core of your being. You are in the center of the cyclone. You also write, if I stay in India long enough this winter and wait for the death of Ego David, what do you think of that? Well, David, I don't think anything. It is your life. You have to know which step to take. You have to know which step to make. You have to take responsibility over your own life. You know the truth, that you don't have to go anywhere to get it, because you are already that. On the other hand, if you're lost in your mind, then take action and move your body. I've given you many examples of what you can do. It's your life, David. Love, Ananta. Beloved David, for me it's very, very simple. Either you are connected with silence, with being, with your heart, or you're lost in the mind. Either you live in the moment, in gratefulness, living this mystery, or you're lost in confusion, in darkness, in the past or the future. There's no in between. Either you're present or you're not. Enlightenment is like it is. You cannot copy anybody. You just have to be yourself. The whole journey is to move from doing to being. Once you've found being, you can do anything. When you're on the journey, you can do many things to invite silence, to invite that which you cannot talk about. Being with the Guru, spending time in silence in the Buddha field, will definitely help you to feel that inner core. And there are many beautiful teachers on the planet. Doing something with the body can also invite presence. Yoga, Tai Chi, dancing, meditation. They can all help you when you're lost in the mind. Relaxing into yourself can also happen while going for a walk, cooking a meal, painting a picture, listening to music, or doing whatsoever. Being a human being has nothing to do with what you're doing. Still you do things. The only difference is that you are connected with being. For me everything is so simple, so ordinary, so natural. Why even talk about it? But I understand the journey, the hide and seek. I love all the years when I was into therapy. I love all the years when I was exploring birth and death. I love all the years when I was sitting in satsang with my master. I love all the years when I was into raw food, yoga, dancing, meditation, all kinds of groups. I also loved the first part of my life, when I was totally neurotic, with a big ego, living my life for money, sex, adventure, being somebody, always longing for recognition, always wanting more. Now life is simple. Now I am relaxed. And I always remember that less is more.